Mitch, you guys were able to move the ball a lot today, but they were getting some pressure. Were they just bringing so many people on a lot of plays? Josh was able to get away a lot of the times, though.
Yeah, got to give kudos to Josh for making plays on his feet. It comes down to communication, and that's, I think, especially in the first half, and later on, there was some miscommunication. Which is part of the gig when you play in front of fans. We had a silent cadence. We have really worked all year, and kudos to the fans here. They really brought the juice. So for us, it just comes down to communication. But Josh really helped us out a lot with his feet, and can't thank him enough for that.
My last question to you, Mitch, a lot of those guys you know quite well on the other side. I know it's a little bittersweet feeling being on the other side, but what was, their conversation with those other guys after the game?
Yeah, I mean, throughout the game, you're in a competitive environment. But, there are some years I played in with these guys. I consider a lot of them family. It was extremely bittersweet because we wanted us to take the next step. But, I had to congratulate my friends, and I have a lot of friends still on that team.
Thanks a lot, Mitch.
You're welcome.
Hey, Mitch, Matt Fairburn here. What happened at the end there? Seemed like emotions kind of got away from some guys, some stuff after the whistle and things like that.
It was an emotional time of the game, and guys were sticking up for each other, and you wouldn't like to get your emotions carried away, but it's not for me to say what to do and what not to do. From what I saw, there was you guys are going to take care of each other, have each other's back. But I think there's a learning experience for everyone. Emotions do run high in those situations. So for us, it's just keeping our composure and putting our team in a better situation. But at the same time, also sticking up for your teammates. So finding that 50-50 balance. And, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that one way was right, one way was wrong. It's not for me to say.
What were the emotions like in this game almost from the start? Seemed like just the physicality they brought, and it ramped up. It's ramped up every round. It almost seems like.
Yeah, I mean, as the stakes progress, stakes get higher. The margin of error goes down. Teams are going to capitalize on those situations, and I thought they were just a better football team than us today, and that's unfortunate. It's a learning experience for all of us. And it's definitely a bitter feeling in that locker room. But what can you do except move forward? And that's what we plan on doing. And there's a lot of learning from this, and we'll move on from here.
Thank you, Mitch.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, Mitch, it's Jay with the Buffalo News. You guys settled for a field goal twice inside their 10-yard line, once needing 2 yards, once needing 3 yards. What's your opinion of those decisions to kick field goals there?
It's not my my job is to execute the play called at hand. And maybe if I executed better, we wouldn't have had been in those situations. So, I thought our coaches did a fantastic job of taking points when we needed them. It's not for me to discuss what I feel like or not, because what I feel like is I have to execute my job and put us in a better situation. So, as a player, I'm here to do my job, and the coaches will do theirs, and that's it.
As well as anyone, going up against that quarterback on the other side, it's tough to win when you're settling for field goals, though. How disappointing was it to not be able to finish those drives with touchdowns? And, like I said, knowing who you're going up against on the other side.
You have to put 6 on the board when you're facing that team and you're facing Pat. I thought they did a good job of running out the clock to eating up time and scoring. And I think red zone efficiency is the key to winning all these games. And if you want to have a fighting chance, especially in the AFC Championship game, you got to score points.
Thanks, Mitch.
You're welcome. Are we good?
Hey, Mitch, Julianne Pelusi, Channel 2. Did you expect the Chiefs to blitz as much as they did, and what was the problem with handling it?
Yeah, I mean, you know that they're going to try to do everything to stop pass attack. I thought they did a very good job of blitzing. They understand our protection rules, and for us, it just comes down to communication. It wasn't anything we didn't expect. It was just that they out-executed us, which is disappointing. But that's why they're AFC champions, and we're going home. So. I mean, you can expect the defenses to bring their best, and they did.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, Vic.
Hey, Mitch, I know the feelings are very raw right now, but can you allow yourself to reflect on just the idea that this was a season of progress and that the way things have been set up, I mean, big picture, there's a lot for this team to look forward to. I know that's probably not where your head necessarily is right now, but can you allow that to some degree?
Yeah, I think, like you said, the emotions are so raw right now. That locker room is really bummed out, and guys are really feeling it. It is a blessing to have this backdrop, the AFC Championship game, in such an environment, which you play football for. I'm sure when we reflect back on what we were able to do and stuff we were able to get done, we'll eventually be able to see the steps we did take forward. But also, I think there's also that step we understand that we need to take to close out a game like this against a very competitive team in a hostile environment. So, like you said, the emotions are raw right now. We'll eventually have time, to reflect individually, and I'm sure we'll find ways to better ourselves, whether it be communication, technique, all that stuff. So we'll all come out better.